The Central Intelligence Agency, CIA, often abbreviated as CIA, stands as a civilian spy agency under the federal government of the United States. It is a crucial component of the United States intelligence community, primarily responsible for directing intelligence activities beyond the country's borders. Initially established to analyze information related to foreign policy, the CIA has undergone significant transformations over the years, expanding its role to include operational activities. Before 2004, the CIA's director, while leading the agency, also assumed the role of overseeing all U.S. intelligence apparatuses. The Intelligence Reform and Terrorism Prevention Act, passed in response to the 9/11 attacks during George W. Bush's presidency, brought about changes, enhancing the agency's functions and capabilities. Despite reporting to the Director of National Intelligence, the CIA maintained a pivotal role in the intelligence landscape, managing the largest budget among U.S. intelligence agencies in 2011. Delving into the agency's intriguing history, one uncovers covert operations that have shaped global events. Acoustic Kitty, a peculiar project initiated in the 1960s, aimed to use cats as spies by implanting them with microphones and transmitters. Despite its seemingly ludicrous nature, the project was backed by a substantial budget, reflecting the seriousness with which the CIA approached unconventional intelligence methods. Operation Mockingbird, born during the Cold War, exposed the CIA's efforts to manipulate the media for propaganda purposes. Journalists and media outlets, both domestic and foreign, were allegedly recruited or coerced to disseminate specific narratives aligned with U.S. interests. This operation underscored the extent to which intelligence agencies sought to influence public opinion through media manipulation. Operation Vampire took psychological warfare to new heights when Lieutenant Colonel Edward Lansdale employed unconventional tactics to quell guerrilla warfare in the Philippines. Fostering the belief in a vampire terrorizing the night, the CIA aimed to instill fear in the enemy ranks, showcasing the agency's willingness to explore unorthodox methods to achieve its goals. Global surveillance practices by the CIA, brought to light by leaks, triggered international outrage. The revelations exposed the agency's clandestine mass surveillance operations, including spying on allies and citizens. Despite facing criticism, the CIA continued to operate beyond congressional oversight, conducting surveillance through illegal software on phones and emails. The infamous MKUltra program, initiated by the CIA, delved into mind control experiments. Unwitting subjects, including prisoners and psychiatric patients, became victims of psychological experiments involving drugs, electroshock, and other abusive methods. Decades later, declassified documents shed light on the extent of this clandestine program, revealing the shocking human rights violations committed under its umbrella. Operation Bloodstone exposed a darker side of the CIA's post-World War II activities as the agency recruited former Nazis as spies and informers during the Cold War. The willingness to collaborate with individuals involved in war crimes highlighted the agency's pragmatic approach to achieving strategic objectives. These operations represent just a glimpse into the controversial and clandestine world of the CIA. Beyond the intriguing narratives lie ethical questions and human rights concerns, forcing us to confront the balance between national security interests and the principles of justice. Understanding the agency's history provides insight into the complexities and challenges inherent in the realm of intelligence operations.